Well, I guess we're still doing this thing. Um, what do I talk about today? Not much. I guess I'll just talk about what I did today. I don't have anything to play with, so I'm just putting this Christmas tree here. Um, Went out and well, it actually snowed really hard last night. So when we got up this morning, there was a lot of snow out on the driveway over there. Um, and My boyfriend almost didn't make it out of the driveway in order to get to work. Thankfully, our across the street neighbor had a cat with a plow, and he came and cleared part of the driveway, and he was able to leave. Um, and so after he got back from work, he had to work a half day today. We went out and attacked the driveway with shovels and a garden hoe, which, if you've got hard packed snow, a garden hoe does an absolutely brilliant job of breaking it up, if you happen to have one. So that was pretty intense work. I'm definitely feeling it in my lower back and thighs. But oh, and I also got a little blister, which I didn't even realize I had until I pulled off my gloves. But it was a little painful. I just have a little Neosporin and a Band-Aid here to kind of protect it for a day or so until the skin starts to heal up. But yeah, after that, we went out to one of the better local sushi restaurants, and had sushi for lunch. And then we went back into town and picked up some stuff at the local drugstore, and then sat at a cute little local local coffee shop called Granville's. They make some of the best borscht I've ever had. It's called Dukhobor borscht, and it's absolutely delicious. And they make really good sandwiches on bread that they make in house, and they have a bunch of other really neat foods. Today they had fish and chips on special, so we had that. It was oh no, we didn't have that. That was that yesterday that we had the fish and chips? That was maybe the day before. We didn't actually have food at Granville's today. We just sat, and I had a London Fog, which is it's steamed milk with vanilla syrup and a Earl Grey tea bag. Very tasty drink, very warming. And one of the only ways I can drink Earl Grey anymore, because I burnt myself out on Earl Grey many years ago. Because I guess I was trying to emulate Captain Picard too much. But yeah, so we sat there in Granville's, and we drank our drinks, and there's there's a table at the end of the restaurant, close to the front door, where if you sit at it, there are two Pokestops right on the corner of the street there, and you can reach those two Pokestops when you're sitting at that table. So we like to sit at that table and farm Pokeballs and stuff. And yeah, so we just killed some time there, until it was time for the movie. And the movie we went and saw was Aquaman, which was pretty good. I've been awfully disappointed with the DC Extended Universe movies of late. I'm gonna make a lot of people hate me when I say this, but I enjoyed Batman v Superman. I'm not saying it was good, because it was an absolutely ghastly movie, but I enjoyed it because it was kind of fun. This is definitely not a movie if you're looking for any sort of decent content by way of acting or plot line, but it was executed very well. Like, there's a Reddit called Awful Taste But Great Execution. You could upload the entire movie onto that particular subreddit, and it would be perfectly valid content for that subreddit, because it was a very well produced movie. It just wasn't particularly well written or acted. But anyway, that's just my opinion on that one. I know the feeling. There's quite a lot of vitriol about that particular movie, so I figured I'd stir up a little drama by inserting my own opinion on it. But anyway, we saw Aquaman. And the only reason I went and saw Aquaman was because Jason Momoa was in it. And the first time I ever saw Jason Momoa was a million years ago when he was like 18 or 19 and acting in Baywatch. And back then he was a terrible actor. He was absolutely ghastly. But then again, Baywatch wasn't really a show you watched for the acting, really, so much. But yeah, so he was on that. And then I didn't see him again until Stargate Atlantis, in which he played Ronan and he had definitely matured as an actor between Baywatch and Stargate Atlantis, because he did a pretty darn fantastic job acting out Ronan Dex, which I just finished watching my way through Stargate Atlantis again. There's actually a neat app for Android and Apple called Stargate Command, and you can actually, for the next 9 months or so, you can pay, it's like $25 US, to be able to stream anything that was ever Stargate. So my boyfriend and I watched our way through Stargate SG-1, then we watched our way through Atlantis, and now we're working our way through Universe. Yes, I am subjecting my boyfriend to that torture just so he understands. And yeah, so he was in Atlantis, so I was like, oh hey, it's Jason Momoa. That'll be fun to watch him. And of course, the trailers really made a big deal about him being all tattooed and shirtless and wet in the trailers. And yeah, they definitely delivered a lot of wet, scantily clad Jason Momoa, of which I was not complaining at all. And he he pretty much carried the movie, honestly. Great, he injected a great feeling of humor into it, and he kept it going. I wasn't overly impressed by anybody else's acting. I was very surprised to see Willem Dafoe in it, and apparently John Rhys Davies voiced something. I don't know where he was in that. I guess I'll have to rewatch it and try to pick out his voice. It's not like John Rhys Davies has a difficult to identify voice. But yeah, then we came home and that was about it. Not overly exciting day. But we accomplished some important things, including killing ourselves on the driveway outside, but now all the hard pack snow and the loose snow is out of the way, so won't have any trouble getting out of the driveway anymore. So anyway, the battery's about to die, and I'm reaching that 10-minute goal for talking. Wow, it's really easy to hit 10 minutes. I thought this was going to be hard. Maybe I'm just getting the hang of it. Or maybe I'm just dreadful at it because I don't know what to talk about for these things. But yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, so I guess I'll just keep it up. Anyway, thanks so much for joining. If you haven't already, consider clicking here to subscribe. This is the vlog channel here. I really need some channel art for the vlog channel. So yeah, click here to subscribe to the vlog channel. Right over here will be a video that YouTube thinks you might like. And right here will be a link to the main channel, which has the same icon as this for the time being. I'm working on that, but that's my main tech channel. So, and I'll also include a link in the description below to my Patreon, which you can use to support the channel. But at the moment, I only have 3 subscribers, and you guys already are on the main channel, so you already know about the Patreon. So, thanks so much for listening to me ramble for yet another episode. We're up to 3 now. How exciting. Bye-bye.